First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Trevor Rogers gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Ball one.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
First pitch, 7-10.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Starting to cool down a bit, but still 84 degrees as we start play tonight. The 1-1.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike to count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. One out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the AB now. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Now the first pitch. John Birdie is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win 1, lose 1. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. And he's safe.
That's why you love the game of baseball right there. Super hustle by the base runner, but let's focus on the backhand play right there. In the exchange to get to first, I know he beat it out, but man, he made that guy work for his knock.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Starling Marte comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't believe you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Birdie on third. Rojas at second. Marte on at first with nobody out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, D-Roll.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. His previous history with Ross Stripling is 2 for 3. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. And now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Marlins 2. The Jays nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. Now here's the first offering.
1-0. Ball, that's up good.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Okay.
Rendell Grichuk would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0. Half of the second set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher Jorge Alfaro. Now the first pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Batting in, the right fielder, Connor Scott.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Connor Scott trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
In now, Trevor Rogers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Scott stands at first with one out. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the AB on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. Two and 0 now.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And a big swing and a miss here, two strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. One left for Miami. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Boom.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside. Ball 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ross Stripling.
Standing in now, Ross Stripling, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson's there. And he makes the play to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Is Miguel Rojas. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Swung on and missed.
1-1.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's Starling Marte. Runners going as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
At the plate now, Garrett Cooper, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. 1-0 home. Pitch popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Runners are at first and third with none out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Corey Dickerson is on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next to hit, Corey Dickerson picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson.
Nope,
as
that's
the
a ball.
first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
That's off the plate.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball that's outside.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out.
Got 3-2.
3-2, full count. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 3, the Jays nothing. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that misses 1-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
In there, 1-2 now.
I got to count 1-2.
Two and two.
Yep.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And it misses. 3-1 now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
He loses him on ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
George Springer the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Springer at third with 2 away. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Two and 2. Here it is. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Scott will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins on top, 3-2. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, Connor Scott. He singled in his first AB. And the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. One and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Trevor Rogers. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Next, here is John Birdie. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0 home. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
In now, Miguel Rojas. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. We're through 4, and the Fish have taken a 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffin.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. Now a swing and a fly ball, and that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the pitcher, Ross.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Pablo Lopez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Ross Stripling will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
3-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Stepping up is Kevin Biggio. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 4, the Blue Jays 2. Tommy Malone will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 69, Tommy Malone.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
Starling.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Malone benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Up next,
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
To the plate now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is taken below the zone for a ball. Two and 1 to count. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Digging in will be Corey Dickerson. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins lead 1, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing
Now it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
The batter, the first baseman,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. High in the air out to center field. Marte will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So now here is George Springer. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
From the stretch, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Guerrero rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1 ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now to bat, Jorge Alfaro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The catcher, Jorge
Here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And that one yanked just foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The right fielder.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
At the plate, Connor Scott. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Outside.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Jazz Chisholm will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. As a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So next to bat will be John Birdie, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-1 on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He scores, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a line drive. Well, this is foul for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Birdie on third with 2 out. 3-0 now. Garrett Cooper would be next. Oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Here comes the payoff pitch. 6 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. The next 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Marlins lead this one 6-3. Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire, lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. Now the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Into center field, line drive, base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Ray Guillen will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Ray Guillen.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Hit in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there, and that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away. In to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in next, Kevin Biggio. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 6. He's set. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Jordan Romano gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Striding in is Garrett Cooper. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Hernandez in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Up next, Corey Dickerson. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. From the stretch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. A 1-1. Is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson.
Ball one.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Set and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Curtis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Sandy Leon will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Count 2-1.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Hey.
Bases are empty. One man out. Left center base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, George Springer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. That's 2-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ryan Barucki is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Ryan Barucki.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Connor Scott. Now the first pitch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside. Ball that
High
time.
that time with the slider taken for a ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. One out, nobody on. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, so gets him 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, John Birdie. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy's come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Miami down in order. They still lead it 6-3. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Rendell Gritchen.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
The 0-1 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next, it'll be Reese McGuire. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
At the ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Alejandro Kirk will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Alejandro Kirk.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Next up, Bo Bichette. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Again, he sends it out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Count remains at 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Pablo Lopez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ross Stripling was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Roberto Osuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.